of Ozell. I lost my father when I was 5. So there's not a whole lot of memories. I miss him. There has been a disconnect with me and my family for about 20 years. I'm glad that this is my second reunion with the family. And I hope through all of you that I can replenish some of those memories. You know, referring to my father. It's been a long time. It's been long overdue. Long overdue. Grandma Bailey, I love you. And I hope we can keep this connection. Aunt Cora, Uncle Ozell, Uncle Bojack. I hope we can keep this connection. I want it to be a third and a reunion. Hopefully, next year, I'll have some memories and I can truly stand here and give a reflection of my father. With this, with all my baby, family, I love each and every one of you. Let's not let this be the last one that we can all get together.
Well, I had promised myself I wouldn't cry, but thanks to Sherry, I don't think I'm going to be able to get past that. I had told Sherry and Ozell for the past couple of weeks when we were put on the agenda to speak on behalf of our father that I really did not know what I was going to say, because when you give a reflection of someone, you're giving memories and you're telling people what you know about someone. And I didn't want to stand here and regurgitate and repeat what people have told me about my father, because that would mean that I'm not giving my own personal reflection. And unfortunately, as what Sharon has just said, I just do not have any memories of my father. So when Ozella started to get pictures for the directory and I started to look through them, I told her, it's interesting that we've always been told that our dad he cared a lot about us and he loved us very much, but I don't see one picture with us in his lap, standing beside him, in the background, in the foreground, anywhere. And so I'm not quite sure why that is. And we have talked about our relationship with this family over the years. And we're not really standing here to, bring the reunion down. That is not our intent at all. But we just have to be truthful and speak from the heart. And I tell my kids and my husband, if you want to know what my dad looked like, then look at Uncle Ozell. They were identical twins. And I just decided that what I would do is just not reflect on my dad, because I have no memories. So all of you out there who have your fathers with you and you can create those memories, you need to do that. But I can say this. I know God has a purpose for everyone's life. And I know that he took our dad early on in our life because he had to have had a divine purpose for us. And I just have to thank God for that. Because I'd have to say that if my dad were still around, I probably wouldn't have been dating my husband as young as I was. And we probably would not have gotten together and had 3 wonderful children. So I have to thank God for that. I've always been told that I'm just like my Aunt Amy. And people have always said that, Bernanne, you just like your Aunt Amy, you just like your Aunt Amy, and I just really didn't know what that meant. My Uncle Adam always told me, I don't care what anybody say, you look just like that man. And so I just, and those are the types of things that we have to cherish, because we didn't have this. And throughout the years, that was quite the struggle for us. It was very much a struggle for us. And then we did not have a connection with this family. And so we just had to, but I do believe that made us better people. It made us who we are today. And so we just have to thank God that he did give birth to us and he was a part of our life at some point. And so to all of the Bailey family, to Grandma Bailey, I'm determined to get that German burger recipe. And we love you. We have always loved this family. We have always talked about every member of this family, on Cobra and Amy, on Bojack. We've always just talked about it. And we just, you know, we just appreciate the fact that we have Bailey blood running through our veins.
It's no secret that I was maybe one when my dad was taken from us. And I've had the privilege and the grace of God and his favor to be able to be with some of you all prior to this reunion. So I've started to create my memories 2 years ago. It was then I went back to Ben Harbor for the first time in my life, and I'm 42, when I was 40. And that was the first time that I ever got to see my dad's gravesite. And it was the first time that I was there and, you know, and around my family. And so for me, it was closure. I had to find that closure. And it was hard because, like Brenda and them said, we didn't have that. But for now and going forward, I choose to look forward to what we can do. And family is very important, very, very important. Sometimes you don't even realize how important your family is. We may not have our dad, we may never ever had our dad, but we have him in you all. Everybody that's sitting out there has some blood flowing through their veins that my dad had flowing through his veins. So I'm able to move forward on that and build a relationship on that. And when I look at you all, I see him. When I talk to you all, I hear him. And I know that he's within you all. And it's a pro and a con sometimes, but when I look at Uncle Ozell, sometimes I see him. And it took me a long time to get past that, Uncle Ozell, so sometimes you probably found me just staring at you. Because sometimes I would just imagine that is what my dad would have looked like. And that's what my dad, how he would have acted. I had to go through that. And so now I can look at you and see Uncle Ozell, but I'll always see my dad in you. Grandma, and to my aunts and Uncle William, you all have no idea what this means to me. And I know for Sharon and Brenda as well. We did not have you all for about 40 years. That's a long time to not have your family in your life. And if you have a family member that is alive and well, and you are not in right relationship with them, you need to take some time to get that right. Because at the end of the day, family is all you got. And family should and would have your back no matter what. I love you all, and I'm gonna be at every reunion that God sees fit. And obviously, he is seeing fit for me to be at every single one. And whether the reunion is in Michigan or not, I'm there every year because it's my ritual now. You know, Uncle William, you know we had our thing the last time we was there, but that's just part of my life now. I will be there every year that God allows me to go to my dad's grave, and that's our time. That's our memories, and I love you all.
Thank you, ladies.